Alright guys, good morning. I'm just going to go over my recap today. Uh, Relatively short day. I took a 2.2 hour loss today. Didn't really like a lot that I saw, and I kind of traded against my plan, I guess, a little bit. Um, the opportunities that I traded, they weren't horrible, but they just didn't follow through, and the market is kind of choppy right now, especially Oxy right now, as you can see from this chart here. I originally wanted to play it short, but then it started to chop around here, and then we regained PDC and held VWAP in this daily level. So I changed my bias to a long and took a long here at the break of this height, and I was targeting a bigger move, possibly at a pre-market high here. Um, but as soon as we kind of like made this long wick and we failed here, I had to exit at break even because I was already at a 2 hour loss, and I have a hard limit of a 2 hour loss on my max loss. This next trade that I took on Apple, I wasn't sure what to expect of Apple today, but it went long at the open. I missed this move here. I wasn't really confident that it was going to give me that it was going to rip up like this, and I wanted to wait for maybe a little consolidation off of VWAP and then take it long. So what I noticed is once we ripped here, I waited for a nice pullback to VWAP. In this case, we came down to R3 and we were holding R3, and then we started popping up above here a little bit with some green orders and tape. So I took a long position, put my stop down here, and we kind of stalled and then came down, and I took a stop out there, unfortunately. And now we're just sort of chopping, so Apple's probably going to just chop around for the rest of the day, who knows. And my final trade, which was actually my first trade of the day, it should have just been these two trades that I took losses on were Oxy and Neo. Sorry, Oxy and Apple, but I took this really bad long on Oxy. I noticed that on my pivots, let me actually make sure that these are the correct pivots because these are the pivots that I was using for the long. Hang on 1 second. So the long that I took here off of Neo, we broke through PDC and bounced right off of S3 and shot up with a lot of volume here. So I took a long position, put my stop at the low of at the loss of R3, and then we stalled at this daily level, and then we just broke down. So yeah, it was a premature entry. Usually when I see the volume pop like that and we start to rip, it offers a good opportunity. But in this case, it didn't, and usually it's probably safer to just wait. In this case, obviously, so I'll keep that in mind next time. Usually, I do take a long, and sometimes, and it has worked out in the past because there was a lot of volume that came in with that. So it looked like we were gonna maybe possibly traverse all the way up to R3 possibly. But that's not the case. That's not what happened. And Neo ended up going short. I don't have shares for short on it with CMEG, so I didn't touch it from there. And yeah, that's my trades for today. So 3 trades, down 2.2R. Ending the week here, since I'm not trading tomorrow. No trade day for me, since I have training for this new position that I'll be looking to work in the afternoons while I work on my consistency in the morning, day trading. So that's where I'm at on the week. On the week, I'm minus 1.8 hour live. So slightly red week. Last week was minus 3.2 hour live. So not a green week yet, but this week was a little bit less red than last week. So I guess that's positivity to look forward to. This week definitely could have been green. Had I not traded so poorly at the beginning of the week, but I made an adjustment yesterday and had a really nice day. Today wasn't as good. It was a pretty choppy open, and not a lot I like to begin with. To be fair, I should have just left everything alone and not even just walked away from my computer. But I'm still working on getting the patience and the ability to do that, which is fine. So yeah, that's it. That's my recap for today, and that's my last recap of the week. So thanks for tuning in with me, and I hope everybody had a green day, had a better day than I did, and I hope you all have a good rest of your week, and I look forward to doing more recaps next week. So thanks, and chat soon. Bye bye.